The finale of Maul Shadow Lord might be some of the best Star Wars that we've gotten. In today's video, we're going to be explaining the finale, but more specifically, talking about the 3 biggest takeaways when it comes to the future of this show with Season 2, and of course the implications of the Star Wars universe. So if you haven't seen the finale, I recommend pausing this video and going to watch it, and then coming back after you've finished it up. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright everyone, so the first takeaway from Maul Shadow Lord is Crimson Dawn. We all know Crimson Dawn is a big criminal organization in Star Wars, and we know that Maul leads them secretly behind the shadows, as we see in Solo: A Star Wars Story. To be more specific, we see Dryden Voss contact Maul in order to arrange a deal. He'll help Maul get off Janix and avoid the Empire if Maul helps kill the current head of Crimson Dawn, that being Boss Rentero, in order to install Dryden Voss as the head of Crimson Dawn. This is the start of Maul's Crimson Dawn era, the one that we come to know in Solo: A Star Wars Story. What happens here with Dryden Voss is Maul rebuilding, but this time it's in a more quieter, more controlled way. Taking out Boss Rentero and putting Voss in charge basically sets up that version of Crimson Dawn that we later see in Solo: A Star Wars Story. And personally, I'm excited to see the process of this, how it goes within Season 2. I don't think we'll see Maul lead Crimson Dawn from the shadows that quickly, at least not in the beginning. Maybe at the end of the second season, I could see that, but definitely not at the start. And I imagine we'll see Maul kill Boss Rentero. I wouldn't be shocked about that. And we might even see Kira. I personally don't think so, but it is a possibility. Personally, I think we would see Kira maybe a couple years later when they've done a time jump, maybe in like Season 3 or Season 4, if the show even gets that many seasons. But I'm curious what you think. Do you think we'll see Kira in Season 2 or later in Maul Shadow Lord? And more importantly, do you think Maul will be leading Crimson Dawn in the shadows by the end of Season 2 or earlier? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below and let's discuss. The next thing here still connects to Crimson Dawn, but it's how Maul chooses to operate from here on out. As I explained, Maul does go on to lead Crimson Dawn from the shadows, and he's not trying to be a public leader, if you will. So basically, he's setting up things that way someone else, like Dryden Voss, handles that side of it while he stays hidden. Basically, this approach lines up perfectly with how he's portrayed later on, as we see, but it also shows he's thinking more strategically now, which honestly I'm excited for. I think it's going to be really cool to see. And the thing here is, Maul's not just reacting or chasing revenge when it comes to this part of him, I should say, and that's a clear influence from Darth Sidious here, and how he handles power and control. So yes, he's still going to be going after the Empire, but he's going to do it on his terms, and again, more strategically than before. Let me know your thoughts on that down below. I feel like, again, it's really clear how Maul has shifted ever since we saw him return in the Clone Wars to this point of the finale of Maul Shadow Lord. And then finally, Devin accepting to be trained under Darth Maul is going to change everything. Obviously, rip Master Daki. He was awesome. He held up quite a fight against Darth Vader. But sadly, he bit the dust. But the interesting thing with Devin is her deciding to leave with Maul basically sets up a whole new dynamic going forward within Season 2, 3, etc. So basically now we're looking at Maul as a teacher, not just a fighter. And the cool thing about this is that it opens the door to see how he trains someone and what that looks like coming from him. And I think that adds a very important, more personal layer to his story going into Season 2. Obviously things got a lot more personal within Maul Shadow Lord for Maul, which was really cool to see. And I think this is just going to have us see more of that in Season 2 when it comes to Devin and Maul's relationship. I will add a bonus takeaway in there, and that's essentially Maul escaping Darth Vader's grasp. And honestly, I thought this was so cool. I'm so freaking happy that Maul held his own against Vader. I'm a Maul fanboy. Call it what you will. I love Darth Maul. I'm all about him. And just seeing him hold his own pretty decently against Vader, because Vader's insane, as we all know, was really cool to see. But I'm very curious how they're going to handle this going forward. Obviously, Maul lives. Vader knows that. So how are they going to handle that going forward? I feel like they will have it under a counter in the future. I wouldn't be shocked if they do, but I'm hoping that it doesn't happen until late Season 2, late Season 3. Because I'll be honest with you, I was quite shocked that Vader even made an appearance in Season 1. Like, I didn't expect that encounter to happen until, again, late Season 2, late Season 3. So this was a huge shocker for me personally. It was cool, but I definitely would have preferred their encounter later on. But I'm curious about your thoughts on that. You can let me know down in the comments below if you agree with me, disagree with me, and let me know why. As I'm putting this video out, it is May the 4th, so May the 4th be with all of you, and happy Star Wars Day, of course. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button, as it does help get it out to other Star Wars fans like yourselves. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more Star Wars content just like this. I hope to see you all back here for the next Star Wars video, and until then everyone, peace out.